Hey everybody, my name is Nick. I'm a musician, a father, and a fletching bowyer. I want to make this video because I want to begin a journey, if some folks would like to go along with me, about my experience and my issues and my failings and my successes and victories in making bows. I'm going to put up some build-along videos. I've been making bows for 3 months now. I've made 3 successful bows and 2 unsuccessful bows. I have used tutorials from YouTube strictly, and I've made a shape bench. I got all the tools. I got a good setup, and I've used strictly Dan Santana and Clay Hayes. Now, if you are watching YouTube tutorials, one thing that I would recommend is joining Reddit. There's a bowyers community on Reddit. If you go to Reddit and join the bowyers subreddit thread, you can speak with very experienced, wonderful, knowledgeable bowyers and ask questions, and it'll really help you a lot. I really recommend that. The reason I want to start making videos, I want to do some build-alongs so I can shed some light on some of the details that do not get talked about. For me, I have never done archery before. I've always been enticed by bows and always been a huge fan of bows. I've never done archery. I've made more bows than arrows I've shot, probably. I mean, not anymore since I've made my bows. But so the first thing I want to go over, and the first thing I want to help folks on, first of many, is designing a bow to a target draw weight. Now, for me, when I was told this at this juncture in the tutorials and in my build, I was told to design a bow to a target draw weight, and I asked, well, how do you find a target draw weight? How do you know what it is? And I was just told, well, you think of a draw weight and you design to that. For me, now the problem there for me was, in my experience, if I were to put what I thought was 40 pounds on a stick, which is pretty much what a blow blank is after you've roughed it out, it's a stick. If I were to put 40 pounds on that stick, it would snap. That's not the case. The pressure and the weight that it would take to break that bow blank, if you build it to the designs of the tutorials, is more akin to 80, probably 100, 120 pounds you would have to put on that to break that bow if you're pushing against the ground. I thought that 120 pounds that I'm really putting on the bow was more like 40. I'm a strong guy, and so when I built my first 2 bows, I was extremely proud of them. I went out and shot them. I wondered why the arrows were so slow. I showed my family, my kids. I was extremely proud of them. When I finally got a crane scale and put them on the scale, the first bow was an 8-pound draw weight. The second bow was a 12-pound draw weight. And I was devastated. I wanted to break them right there, throw them in the fire pit. I kept them. I could redesign them and shape them for the kids. They're long bows. But I thought that 12 pounds was really, I had no concept, no idea, no reference for a weight, putting a weight on your bow. So one tip and one trick that I want to share with you guys, if you're like me and you don't know how to design to a target draw weight, you don't know what that draw weight is like, go in your kitchen or wherever you keep your scale and hold it up against the wall and push on it until you get 40 pounds. Push on it until you get 50 pounds. Push on it until you get 60 pounds. Do it enough to where you will have some sort of muscle memory. So when you make that bow blank, when you get that all roughed out, and you go to floor tiller it, you'll know what 40 pounds feels like. You'll know what 50 pounds feels like. That will help you tremendously in designing a bow to a target draw weight. For me, that wasn't the case, and I don't keep those first 2 bows along with my 3 successful bows. The one I'm most proud of, and I'll show you guys this when I get home. I'm driving home from work. The one I'm most proud of is my hickory-backed oak recurve. It's a 72-inch hickory-backed oak recurve that shoots like a dream. It's 40 pounds at 28 inches. And so I'm going to be doing some build-alongs. Shout out to Dan Santana. He's a huge help. And I'm going to shed some light on some of the finer details that don't get delved into at all. hopefully you guys join me on this. And again, this is Nick Albers. Have a good day. Bye.